So I'm gonna suggest that the reason that you clicked on this video is the exact reason that you don't have a girlfriend right now. Okay, because you're looking actively for videos and for suggestions on how to get a girlfriend, okay? But if you're a dude, you're watching this, let me just be real with you. If you're trying to get a girl, the problem is that you are trying to get one, okay? And the problem is that you really want one, because that usually means that you're not gonna get one, funnily enough, okay? And it's a bit of a paradox, but you gotta understand this if you don't wanna have misery in your love life, because if you're actively always looking to get a girlfriend, that just implies that you're low value because you're not cool right now. You're not good enough with yourself, okay? You're not in abundance right now. And no girl will ever wanna get into a relationship with you or date you seriously if you're coming from that frame of mind. Because the most powerful thing in any, not just dating, but any context, whether it be business, relationships, whatever, is the frame of mind and the identity that you're coming from before entering the interaction. Because that sub-communicates out through the words you say, through the tonality you have, through the way that you look, through the way that you carry your body. And that's really how other people determine your value. And other people just want to be with people that have value. Right? And the reason for that is just because that increases their survivability. Okay, as a girl, women come from the caveman times, men do too. And all we want as humans is to increase our survivability, right? So as a girl, you want to date a guy that's high value because that sub-communicates to you in your subconscious. It tells you, hey, this will increase my survivability and the survivability of my kids, right? But if you're coming out here and like you're dating girls and you're like, oh, I'm looking for a girlfriend, this, that, right? It's not going to happen, my friend, because you imply, once again, that you're low value because you're looking for one, okay? So you might think like, hey, if I focus on it, if I'm like, I'm looking for one, if I put it out there, etc., it's gonna get worse, it's gonna go round. No, it's not, my friend. Nobody's gonna be talking about it. But, it is not actually gonna help you achieve that, right? As I said, it's a paradox. It's the other way around. So my suggestion for you, if you actually wanna get a girlfriend, is to do this. Get into such abundance with women that you do not want to get a girlfriend anymore. Because right now, you're attached to the idea of getting a girlfriend and having a girlfriend. And even if you were to get one right now, you'd fuck it up. You'd lose her pretty damn quick, right? Because you would be engaging in behaviors that would be extremely off-putting to her and would cause her to, once again, see that you're low value, see that she doesn't want to be with you, and it would eliminate any attraction, right? That's just how humans work. And the reason for that is because you would still go into the relationship, even if you got it, it would kind of be like winning the lottery, right? When you're not really supposed to have that much money and then losing it again. It's the same concept of you not believing that you're worthy of it and you not being complete and full in yourself yet, okay? You gotta really remind yourself of the following analogy. You gotta have a full cup before you start mixing it with them lemonades, mixing it with them sugars and all that shit, right? You can't do that if you don't have a full cup yet, okay? Because it's just gonna get overflown, right? That's what you want. You wanna flow over with water, and then you're gonna be able to give to another person, and then you're gonna be able to attract another person, because you're already so content, you're already so satisfied with your own life, with what you're doing, and you're on your path, okay? Because if you prematurely add someone else into that mix, then you're just gonna latch onto that person for your good feelings, for your good emotions, and you're gonna be needy and you're gonna want too much from them. It's gonna mess the whole thing up, and you'd rather have no one at that point, honestly. So what you really need to do is get into abundance in general with women and in your life as well. Be on your purpose, be making money, be starting your business, do all that shit, and be really happy without any women in your life, okay? Or with a lot of women, but without any specific girlfriend. And at the exact point, when you think that you don't want a girlfriend anymore, that's exactly when one of the girls you're dating is gonna tell you, like, hey dude, Boyd, whatever your name is, what are we? Can we be exclusive, this, that? And then you're gonna actually doubt if you really want it. So it is a paradox, my friend. It is, if you are not attached to it, you will get it, okay? And you can really take this concept and run with it in the rest of your life too, right? If you're so attached to getting a deal, right, to make it a sale, the other person is gonna feel that, right? And they're gonna not wanna do business with you because it sub-communicates that you're a bad businessman, that you're not successful. And that sub-communicates that you don't get results for your clients. You see what I'm saying? But if you are so aloof with it, if you're so non-needy with it, like, hey dude, I mean, if you're not sure about it, I'm not sure if we're the right fit. I'm happy to refer you to someone else, or answer any questions you have. to help you get started, but you might not be the right fit. Like, I'd rather work with people who like really committed and serious about it. But let me know if you have any questions. If you come from that frame of mind, you're going to be so much more effective, just because it is actually sub-communicating so much value that you don't even need to convince, you don't even need to try, right? And that's ultimately going to have them crawling back and want to chase you instead. And then from that frame, if you get into a relationship, whether business or dating or whatever, from that frame, from the other person coming to you, you're always going to be in control, you're always going to be in power, and not in a toxic way, but just in a way of like, hey, I own my shit, right? And it's going to be from a much better frame of mind, especially with women, because that is what they're looking for, biologically designed, okay? It's a primitive instinct for them to want that. So stop looking for a fucking girlfriend, okay? Start just being in abundance, start being happy, start being motivated, start being confident yourself in your growth, start being passionate about shit, start getting some hobbies, doing shit like that, be on your purpose, and you will attract it like by nature itself, okay? But be in abundance, don't want it anymore, don't be attached, and then you can choose from abundance and get into the relationship from the right frame of mind and not fuck it up, okay? So I'll see you in the next one.